Watch this for 4 minutes, and you'll outsmart 90% of people. Sounds crazy, right? But here's the truth. Most people are walking through life on autopilot. They repeat the same habits, make the same mistakes, and blame the world when nothing changes. If you understand what I'm about to tell you, you'll start seeing life differently. You'll notice patterns others don't. You'll make moves while everyone else is stuck thinking. So stay with me for a few minutes, because this isn't about being a genius. It's about learning to think in a way most people never do. Let's begin. Most people think being smart means memorizing facts or sounding clever in conversations. But real intelligence is something else. It's the ability to see reality clearly, to question your own thinking, to not get fooled by emotion, ego, or the crowd. Here are 4 truths that separate those who drift from those who dominate. Most people don't think, they react. They hear something, and their mind instantly says, I agree or I disagree. No analysis, no reflection, just emotion. If you want to outsmart 90% of people, pause before you believe your own thoughts. Ask yourself, wait, is this actually true? For example, you fail at something, and your brain says, I'm not good enough. Most people stop there. They believe it. But the thinker, the truly smart person, questions it. Is that true, or is that just a temporary setback? The moment you challenge your own mind, you separate yourself from the crowd, because 90% of people never do that. Think about it. How many bad decisions come from anger, fear, or pride? Someone insults you, you explode. A deal looks risky, you freeze. Someone doubts you, you push harder just to prove a point. Emotions are powerful, but they're terrible decision makers. The person who can feel emotion without being controlled by it? That's real intelligence. Next time you're angry, don't react immediately. Watch what happens inside you. Notice the heat, the tension, the urge to act. That awareness alone is power. You've just taken control back from your emotions. Most people never do that. They're slaves to how they feel. But you're learning to stay calm while others lose their heads. That's how you win long term. Everyone wants quick wins, fast money, instant results. That's why they quit when things get hard. But here's the harsh truth. Nothing great happens fast. It takes time to build skills, discipline, and trust. It takes patience to see the payoff. Think about it. The person who saves a little money every month while everyone else spends on short-term pleasure ends up with freedom. The one who reads and learns every day while others scroll becomes unstoppable. The long game looks boring in the beginning, but it makes you look brilliant in the end. So while most people chase shortcuts, you play the marathon. That's how you outsmart them. Most people can't stand silence. They rush to speak, to argue, to prove they're right. But the smartest people? They listen, because silence gives you information. It lets others reveal who they really are. In a heated argument, silence disarms people. In business, silence makes you mysterious. In life, silence gives you clarity. When you stop talking and start observing, you notice things others miss. The tone, the hesitation, the patterns in people's words. That's what gives you the upper hand. So don't rush to fill the silence. Learn to use it. It's one of the sharpest tools you'll ever have. Now, let's pull it all together. If you want to outsmart 90% of people, question your thoughts, master your emotions, play the long game, and value silence. Do these 4 things consistently, and you'll stop being reactive. You'll stop chasing distractions. You'll start moving with clarity and purpose, while everyone else is caught in noise and confusion. Remember this. Intelligence isn't about having all the answers. It's about asking the right questions, staying calm when others panic, and thinking long-term when others can't see past Friday. That's how you win. Quietly, consistently, relentlessly. Now it's your turn. Which of these 4 habits do you need to work on most? Is it controlling emotion, being patient, or learning to listen? Drop it in the comments. I want to know where your focus is going next. If this hit home, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're serious about becoming sharper, calmer, and more strategic, hit that subscribe button, because you're not here to be average. You're here to be different. You're here to outsmart the 90%.